The Perry School District, it's starting its return to school plan. Tonight, the elementary school held an open house for parents and students. This is the first time students are back in the building since a deadly shooting in the high school earlier this month. Our Pepper Papura is outside of Perry Elementary where that open house is wrapping up. Pepper?
That's right, Ben. Now, we have been watching all afternoon as kids run and skip up to Perry Elementary, clearly happy to be back. Now, it was a controversial decision to have kids go ahead and come back to school. Some were worried that it just might be a little bit too soon, but all the parents that we have talked to coming out of this event say that today really helped ease some of their worries. Now, what we've heard is that this has been pretty much like any old regular open house that you might go to at the start of the school year come August. So there are a few key differences though between this and one you might typically go to. One being that the school is using this as an opportunity to connect families with mental health services as they go back, both for the short term as they make that transition and longer term for those who might still need it. The other big difference, some teachers are rearranging their classrooms, trying to give a little bit of a refresh and just make it a little bit different from the last time that kids were here at the schools.
To see this support, I mean, you could say it, Perry Strong, you see the signs, but actually walk in and see it, that was really cool.
Elementary school classes start up again tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening the middle school will have their open house to start transitioning those kids back to class. In Perry, Pepper Papura, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Okay, Pepper, thank you. A restaurant in Waukee is holding a fundraiser for Amir Joliffe and his family tonight. Central Standard is hosting Dine to Donate until 9 o'clock. Amir's favorite colors were orange, green, and blue, so they created an orange creamsicle shake for tonight only. A portion from all dine-in and to-go orders will go toward that fundraiser. Some state lawmakers want to change the responsibilities of teenage child care workers. Our chief political reporter, Amanda Rooker, joins us now. Amanda, tell us more about what could be changing here.
Right. So right now in the state, 16 and 17-year-old child care workers are allowed to watch school-age children unsupervised. So this bill would actually expand that and allow them to watch some younger children. So what that would do is it would allow that teenage worker to watch, to care for 4 babies, 7 2-year-olds, 10 3-year-olds, or 12 4-year-olds. That's based on state ratios by themselves in a classroom. So 2 adult workers would have to be present in the facility, but not in the classroom with that 16 or 17-year-old. At a subcommittee hearing today, some argued that's unsafe for both kids and younger daycare providers.
Infants and toddlers for being taken care of by a minor themselves could become overloaded, and we are concerned about the safety of the kiddos themselves. Secondly, we are concerned about the employee themselves. At 16, again, they're a minor. We're trying to professionalize childcare. We're trying to make sure that we have quality, affordable, accessible care. We need everybody we got, but we can't burn them out in those first 2 years.
Now, some Republican lawmakers advanced the bill through the first step of becoming a law, and they say the state continues to be in both a workforce shortage and a child care crisis. One GOP state lawmaker says child care centers themselves were the people who asked for this plan in order to have more flexibility with limited staff and provide the best and safest care for their kids.
It's not a mandate, it's an option for them to utilize, especially in some situations where right now they may not be able to safely take a break due to the number of folks that they have available to watch a child. This would allow them to have a little more ease of situations, like I said, during nap time, etc.
And the bill still has a long road ahead. It would have to pass through committee and get approval from the full House and then repeat that whole process in the state Senate in order to become law.